OK, let's go on to the fourth question. This is for Gordon. The question we asked was, what do pensioners spend their money on?
I work a lot with pensioners, so I know that it's clearly not on breath freshener. But I think the easiest indication is to look at where the Red Party have ruthlessly targeted the old people. For instance, they've proposed increases in VAT on ceramic kittens, Radio Times binders, and big woolly pants.
Yes, but can we just move on to the answer away from your generalised attack on the Red Party?
Groceries.
Groceries.
Could I make a suggestion here? What do pensioners spend their money on? Thursdays, surely.
I'm sorry. As that incisive interviewer Jeremy Paxton would say, no conferring. And so your answer was groceries. Let's see if that was right. Bingo! 16%. There were some good answers here from the audience. Much better than yours, I have to say, Gordon. Bingo. Second was coach trips. And their grandchildren came in third, which I think was just an optimistic vote from some young people there. There were other suggestions. Was cat food. Werther's Originals. And hips. That was funny. And let's go on to the yes-no round. This is where we test out the politician's ability to avoid answering with a straight yes or no. If you use the words yes or no, you'll hear this sound. That's it. And you'll be eliminated from the game. So, Graeme, let's start with you. Do you have any sympathy with Jonathan Aitken?
Sympathy is a very difficult word in this context.
Yes.
And I think it would be true to say that I am sympathetic, but at the same time couldn't care less.
Yeah, I see. Have you yourself ever attempted to pervert the course of justice?
Attempted to pervert the course of justice is...
Have you ever used the simple sword of truth? Or the trusty shield of fair play? Or do you think they're just novelty condoms?
They're not in sale in my local pub, but perhaps in yours, Clive.
Yeah. Do you take the Guardian?
I pay for it.
You pay for it. Would you get your daughter to lie on your behalf?
I would never do such a thing, no, Clive.
You're going so well. Let's go to you, Jeremy, for a bit. Now, do you think this week's budget was a success?
Clearly, it's been an enormous success that Middle England has been spared.
Taxes.
Spared taxes, yes.
Yes, there you go. You said yes. Pauline, did you celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
I did celebrate the great day.
Did you?
I did.
Was it good fun?
It's always good fun.
Are you proud of your Irish roots?
I'm very proud of being Irish.
Did you have a drink? Gordon, do you think the Foreign Secretary's trip to Israel went absolutely as well as it could have done from his point of view?
I think it was crucial to the defence of this country.
Yeah. Do you think he looked good when he was in the rain and being hassled by the crowds?
I think he looked terrible.
Yeah. Do you think Douglas Hurd would have looked better?
That's a moot point.
Do you think he's a natural diplomat?
I think he's natural.
Can Robin cook?
He can, when he's round in my head.
Would you be a good Foreign Secretary?
I would be a terrible Foreign Secretary.
Would you be a good cook?
I would be a good cook, yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever cooked? Oh, yeah, yes, there was. There was just a little... There was a man on the boat.
I was coughing. I have a note from my doctor.
Yes.
Here.
Yeah.
There it is.
And let's do an audience vote now. Again, it's just a feel for things to see which way you might be voting if we're actually having an election. If you're favouring the red party, press your red button. If you're favouring the blue party, press the blue button. It's that simple. And do it now. Oh, and there you go. The blue party is 71%. Well, I think it's possible we have what's called a teasing audience tonight. But you said, I think you were saying before, Graeme, that the polls are notoriously unreliable. So what do you say about having a 71% lead?
Well, they've taken my words to heart and obviously improved the polling system enormously.
Have the wheels come off your bandwagon now?
Not at all.
Clearly the public are wrong. There's no possible.
Spoken like a true Democrat.
Well, I mean, if people are not prepared to use their vote responsibly, we will have to look at that.
Yes. OK, well, let's go on to I like to keep in touch. Now, politicians do like to be seen as ordinary, down-to-earth people. And in this round, we're going to give both Jeremy and Graeme a 90-second quiz to prove they know what's going on in the world. Starting with you, Jeremy, some very basic questions. You've 90 seconds to see how many you can get right, and your time starts now. How much is a pint of milk?
Well, we usually have sparkling milk, which is £1.75.
I'm afraid the answer is 29p, maybe slightly more, but there's nothing there. How much will it cost to get a family of 4 into the Millennium Dome?
I wouldn't like to put a figure on that at the moment.
Well, we'll put a figure on it, and you...
A lot.
Would £60 is the answer? Nothing so far. How much is a gram of Coke?
It comes in 33 centilitre cans.
It's not... How much is a can of Coke, then?
It's delivered.
How much does a KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken Party bucket cost? That's 10 pieces of chicken and 4 portions of fries.
Well, I've never heard of such a thing, and I find it very hard to believe that it exists.
Do you want to have a guess?
No. It'd be quite wrong for me to do that.
All right. How much is a return ticket to New York on Concorde?
I know this. Yeah. Concorde, yes. It's £6,000.
That's close enough. That's 1 point to you, yes. Just a tad over that. How much is a roll of wallpaper?
Well, if you're the Lord Chancellor, the best things in life are free.
Yes.
But around £300.
£300, or that's 1 point. B&Q?
I wouldn't like to speculate about paupers.
All right, OK, you got your point. How much is, from April, how much will the TV licence cost? Colour TV licence?
Again, these are things which we will resolve in time.
Yes. £97.50 is the answer. Oh, and that's it, and your time's up, and you've got two points. Frankly, not very good, but maybe it's a winning score, who knows? As we go over to Graeme Garden, and your 90 seconds of time starts now. This is all to do with people in the news, and it starts now. What does Kofi Annan do?
She's a singer with All Saints.
That's close enough, I can give you that one. What does Lord Irvine do for a living?
He justifies himself.
Yeah, no, he's Lord Chancellor. Name one of Tinky Winky's companions.
Dipsy, Lala or Hislop.
That's 2 points for there. You got 2 for going beyond requirements. Who is Krell the Tormentor?
I think that's the character that you play in Ice Warriors, isn't it?
Ice Warriors is right, but can you... Oh, I'll give you the point for that. It's obviously not me. Who is the drug czar?
Where the drugs are, I don't know. You have them last.
Who?
Halliwell.
Too late. Name one of the British women up for an Oscar.
The girl who went down on that enormous steamer. Winslet. Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet, yes. Correct. I thought we were back with President Clinton there. Name the man who pickles cows and sheep in formaldehyde.
That's either Mr. Cross or Mr. Blackwell.
Yeah. Or Mr. Hurst. I can't give you a point for that. Yeah. Who is your wife?
Easy. That's what I call her, anyway.
Nothing there. Who am I?
I've no idea. Yeah. William Hay.
That's the correct answer, yes. And that's the old one. That's it. Oh, well done. Excellent. So Graeme won that round with 4 votes, or 4 marks to 2. So well done, Graeme. Now...